Have you ever had that feeling where something just clicks at the right moment? You might have been struggling, questioning your next move, or wondering if you're on the right path. But then, something unexpected happens. A message, an opportunity, a realization that feels like it was meant just for you. Well, if you're reading this, you're in the exact place the universe has been guiding you toward. There's no coincidence here. You're here because this moment is part of your journey. And the timing? It's perfect. Sometimes we spend so much time looking for answers, only to find them when we're ready to receive them. And right now, you're exactly where you need to be. The universe has its own rhythm. It knows when you're prepared to embrace the wisdom, the lessons, and the changes that are coming your way. If you're watching this video today, it means you're ready for something new. Whether that's a shift in perspective, a boost of inspiration, or simply a reminder that you have everything you need within you. So take a deep breath. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Now let's dive in. Life is a journey full of unpredictability and constant change. No matter how much we try to plan, organize, or control our environment, we can never fully predict what lies ahead. Every day is a new chapter, bringing with it new opportunities, challenges, and surprises. Sometimes the very idea that we don't know what's around the corner can feel both exciting and terrifying. However, it is this uncertainty that adds depth, meaning, and beauty to life. At times, we may try to create an illusion of control, believing that if we plan enough, we can predict and control the outcome of every situation. We set goals, create timelines, and imagine specific outcomes. Yet life has a way of reminding us that control is often an illusion. Things don't always go according to plan, and sometimes unexpected events take us down paths we never anticipated. And while this can be unsettling, it also opens up the space for growth, transformation, and the discovery of possibilities we couldn't have foreseen. The beauty of life's uncertainty lies in its mystery. It's the not knowing that invites us to embrace the present moment and remain open to whatever comes next. When we release the need for certainty, we allow ourselves to experience life more fully, rather than anxiously awaiting the future or trying to hold on to the past. It is in this acceptance of uncertainty that we find freedom, the freedom to explore new opportunities, take risks, and live with curiosity rather than fear. Every day brings something new. We may wake up not knowing what will happen, but that is precisely what makes life exciting. It is the unpredictability that encourages us to keep moving forward, to stay curious, and to trust in the unfolding of our story. The unknown doesn't have to be something to fear. Rather, it is a space where growth, creativity, and new possibilities can emerge. We cannot control life. We cannot dictate every outcome or anticipate every twist and turn, but we can navigate the unknown with openness, courage, and trust, knowing that the mystery of life holds endless potential for discovery. So, embrace the uncertainty, because it's in those moments of unpredictability that the most beautiful parts of life often unfold. The fear of the unknown is one of the most powerful forces that holds us back in life. It's a natural response to uncertainty. When faced with new opportunities or challenges, we often experience a sense of trepidation and hesitation. The unknown represents a space where we have no prior experience, no roadmap, and no guarantees. It's a place where things could go wrong, and our minds automatically begin to conjure up all the worst-case scenarios. This fear often paralyzes us, preventing us from taking the leap into something new, whether it's a career change, a new relationship, or even a small but significant decision. When we stand before an open door in life, the question we often ask ourselves isn't, "What's on the other side?" but rather, "Can I handle it?" This shift in perspective speaks to the heart of the fear of the unknown. We fear not just the outcome, but our ability to manage whatever comes next. The uncertainty that lies behind the door can feel overwhelming, as if we're being asked to step into a world where we have no control, no experience, and no certainty of success. This fear is rooted in the fact that we've never been in that situation before. We don't know what will happen, and that lack of experience can trigger feelings of inadequacy, self-doubt, and insecurity. It's easy to question our abilities when we face something new, especially when it requires us to step outside of our comfort zone. The unknown, by its very nature, challenges everything we know, and that's a difficult thing to confront. However, it's important to recognize that fear is a natural part of growth. Without it, we would never push ourselves to take risks, try new things, or expand our horizons. The discomfort we feel when faced with the unknown is a signal that we are on the edge of something new, something potentially life-changing. It's a reminder that growth happens outside of our comfort zones. While the fear of the unknown can be paralyzing, it's also an invitation. It invites us to trust ourselves and our ability to adapt, learn, and grow. Every step into the unknown is a step toward discovering more about who we are and what we're capable of. So, instead of letting fear dictate our choices, we can embrace it as a sign that we're about to embark on a new journey, one that, despite the uncertainty, can lead to incredible growth, opportunity, and transformation. Our comfort zone is often seen as a safe haven, a place where we feel secure, familiar, and in control. It's where we know the rules, where we are accustomed to the routines, and where life feels predictable. It's tempting to stay within this zone because it offers us a sense of stability and peace of mind. However, while it may feel safe, staying within the boundaries of our comfort zones can limit our growth and keep us from realizing our true potential. The reality is, our comfort zones are often where growth goes to die. The very nature of a comfort zone is that it is limiting. It's a space where we settle for what's familiar, even when that familiarity no longer serves our best interests. We become comfortable in habits and routines that don't challenge us or push us forward. In fact, when we resist stepping outside of those patterns, we risk becoming stagnant, unable to adapt to new opportunities, new challenges, or new ways of thinking. We essentially become trapped in our own routines, repeating the same actions and expecting different results, which is the very definition of stagnation. People often hesitate to take that first step outside of their comfort zone, fearing the unknown or the possibility of failure. Even when our current circumstances are unfulfilling, there is a part of us that clings to what is familiar. We tell ourselves it's easier to stay where we are because at least it's comfortable. But by avoiding discomfort, we miss the chance to grow. It's easy to become complacent, and over time, we might forget that growth comes from pushing past those boundaries, from stepping into the unfamiliar, and from challenging ourselves to be better. Growth happens when we take risks, when we embrace the unknown, and when we dare to step into new territories that stretch our capabilities. It's in those moments of discomfort that we discover new strengths, new perspectives, and new opportunities. The unfamiliar may seem intimidating at first, but it's also where the magic happens. It's where we learn, adapt, and evolve. Stepping out of our comfort zone doesn't mean throwing everything familiar out the window. It means being open to change, being willing to take a step into the unknown, and trusting that the challenges we face will lead to greater self-discovery and growth. When we take those risks, we open ourselves up to limitless possibilities. The real treasure lies not in remaining in the safe, known space, but in having the courage to venture into the unknown and embrace the opportunities that lie beyond our comfort zones. Life is filled with uncertainty, and it's natural to want clarity, predictability, and control over what happens next. But the truth is, we can't always know what the future holds, and the unknown can often feel overwhelming. This is where faith becomes a powerful tool, not in the sense of having the courage to take risks, but in trusting that the universe has a plan for us, even when we can't see it clearly. Faith is not about understanding every step ahead of time, or knowing exactly how things will unfold. Instead, it's about surrendering to the flow of life and trusting that everything is happening for a reason. It's an inner knowing that no matter how challenging the journey may seem, we are being guided towards something greater. When we embrace uncertainty with faith, we let go of the need for control and open ourselves up to the possibilities that lie ahead. We trust that the right opportunities will come at the right time, even when the path is unclear. One of the most profound benefits of having faith is that it provides peace and confidence in moving forward, even when we can't see the next step. The fear of the unknown often holds us back from making decisions or taking action. We get stuck in our heads, worrying about all the what ifs. But faith allows us to move beyond those fears. It gives us the courage to take that first step, knowing that even if the road ahead seems uncertain, we don't have to navigate it alone. There's a deeper plan at work, and we are supported every step of the way. Trusting in the unseen is a key aspect of faith. It's about believing that there is something bigger than ourselves that is guiding us toward growth, learning, and fulfillment. Every experience, whether positive or negative, is part of this divine plan. Even the struggles and challenges we face are lessons in disguise, designed to help us evolve and become stronger versions of ourselves. When we trust in the bigger picture, we are able to approach life's challenges with a sense of calm and resilience, knowing that every twist and turn is part of our journey toward the life we are meant to live. So, when you find yourself standing at the edge of uncertainty, remember that faith isn't about knowing all the answers. It's about trusting that everything will work out as it's meant to. With faith, you'll find the strength to continue moving forward, no matter how unclear the path may seem. Every experience is a stepping stone, and with faith as your guide, you'll continue to grow and evolve, no matter what lies ahead. Life is full of challenges, and often we face moments that feel overwhelming, unfair, or impossible to overcome. These struggles can appear as obstacles, making us question why they exist in the first place. However, it's important to recognize that within every challenge lies the potential for transformation. While it might be difficult to see in the moment, life's challenges are often the catalysts that propel us toward growth, resilience, and self-discovery. Challenges, no matter how tough, are opportunities in disguise. They push us out of our comfort zones and force us to confront situations that require us to adapt, learn, and evolve. Initially, it may seem easier to avoid or run from these challenges, but it's through embracing them that we experience true transformation. When we face challenges head-on, we gain valuable life lessons that can shape us into stronger, wiser, and more empathetic individuals. Often, it's in the midst of struggle that we uncover strengths we didn't even know we had. The process of facing difficulty stretches us, helping us build resilience and a deeper understanding of our own capabilities. The person we are before a challenge is often different from the person we become after it. Through overcoming hardship, we gain clarity about our values, our purpose, and what truly matters to us. We also develop a sense of self-trust, knowing that if we can survive one challenge, we are more than capable of handling whatever comes next. The wisdom we gain through challenges is often invaluable. These experiences teach us patience, perseverance, and the importance of maintaining a positive outlook in the face of adversity. We also learn the power of acceptance, the ability to recognize that while we can't control every circumstance, we do have control over how we respond. This mindset shift is empowering, as it allows us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and confidence. Embracing challenges rather than avoiding them is key to our personal growth. It's through the tough moments that we evolve into stronger versions of ourselves. These challenges are not punishments or setbacks. They are invitations to grow, to become more resilient, and to discover the depth of our inner strength. By viewing struggles as opportunities for transformation, we can approach life with a sense of purpose and determination, knowing that each challenge is a stepping stone on the path to becoming our best selves. Life is a complex journey, full of twists, turns, and unexpected moments. Often we find ourselves trying to control every aspect of our lives, our careers, relationships, finances, and even the outcomes of our personal goals. However, the more we try to control, the more we realize that we are often unable to dictate the course of life with certainty. This realization can be frustrating, but it's also an invitation to surrender to something greater than ourselves, the divine plan. Surrendering to the divine plan doesn't mean giving up on our dreams or ambitions. Rather, it means recognizing that there is a bigger picture beyond our control. It's about trusting that the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, has a path laid out for us that is ultimately for our highest good. This trust is deeply rooted in the understanding that we are not alone on this journey. We are supported by a force that knows us better than we know ourselves, and everything is unfolding as it is meant to, even if we don't always understand the why or how. Trusting in the divine plan allows us to release our need for certainty and control. We can spend a great deal of energy trying to predict the future, fearing what might happen next, and overthinking every decision. But when we surrender, we let go of that need for control. Instead of trying to make everything fit into a preconceived mold, we open ourselves up to life's natural flow, knowing that things are falling into place exactly as they should. When we release our grip on the need to control, we create space for peace and clarity to enter our lives. One of the most freeing aspects of surrendering to the divine plan is the acceptance that we don't need to know everything. We don't have to have all the answers, and we don't have to understand why things are happening the way they are. By accepting that life is unfolding in its own way, we free ourselves from the burden of needing to figure it all out. This acceptance allows us to live with more ease, joy, and presence. We trust that everything is happening for a reason, and that even the challenges we face are part of the grand design. When we stop fighting against the flow of life and surrender to the divine plan, we open ourselves up to deeper peace and greater joy. We let go of fear and doubt, knowing that we are always exactly where we need to be. In this space of trust, we can embrace life with an open heart, allowing each moment to unfold with grace, knowing all will be well in the end. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this message resonated with you and gave you the reminder you needed today. Remember, the universe has its timing, and you are right where you're meant to be. If this video felt like it came at the perfect time, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below sharing what you're ready for, or any thoughts that stood out to you. And if you found value in this message, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment of inspiration. You're on this journey for a reason, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it with you. Until next time, trust in the process, keep moving forward, and remember, the universe knows when you're ready. Take care.